Vincent Gigante, also known as the Chin, was a notorious leader of the Genovese crime family and a significant figure in organized crime in the United States. He was feared not just because of his position, but also due to several unique aspects of his behavior, strategy, and the events surrounding his criminal career. Here's a detailed account of why Gigante was unlike other drug dealers and crime leaders. 1. Psychological warfare, the Crazy Act. One of the most remarkable aspects of Gigante's reign was his successful use of psychological warfare. He feigned mental illness for decades, wandering around Greenwich Village in a bathrobe and slippers, muttering to himself. This act was so convincing that it earned him the nickname, the Oddfather. His feigned insanity allowed him to evade law enforcement for years, as it complicated legal proceedings against him. This tactic not only kept him out of prison for a long time, but also struck fear into those who wondered just how much of his act was real. 2. Strategic brilliance and control. Gigante was known for his strategic brilliance and the ironclad control he maintained over the Genovese family. Unlike many other crime bosses who were flashy and attracted attention, Gigante operated from the shadows. He held meetings in secluded places, often requiring his associates to communicate through a chain of intermediaries to avoid detection. This level of secrecy made it difficult for law enforcement to gather evidence against him and made his underlings fear the consequences of betrayal. 3. Brutal enforcement of loyalty. Gigante was infamous for his ruthless enforcement of loyalty within the organization. He ordered hits on those suspected of being informants or disloyal, ensuring that betrayal was met with swift and brutal punishment. This created an atmosphere of fear and obedience among his subordinates, making it clear that crossing the chin would result in severe consequences. 4. Manipulation of law enforcement and legal systems. Gigante's manipulation of the legal system extended beyond his insanity act. He had a network of corrupt officials and used bribes to influence law enforcement and judicial proceedings. This manipulation hindered investigations and prosecutions against him, further enhancing his untouchable reputation. 5. Major events highlighting his fearsome reputation. The 1985 Commission Trial. During this major trial aimed at dismantling the Mafia's national ruling body, Gigante's role was scrutinized. Despite significant evidence, his insanity defense helped him avoid conviction, reinforcing his aura of invincibility. 1986 attempted hit on John Gotti. Gigante orchestrated an attempted assassination on John Gotti, the boss of the Gambino crime family. The failure of this hit did not diminish his fearsome reputation, but instead highlighted his willingness to take on even the most high-profile targets within the Mafia. 1990s legal battles and conviction. Eventually, in 1997, Gigante was convicted of racketeering and murder conspiracy charges. Even then, his mental state was a point of contention. Despite his conviction, his influence and the fear he instilled lingered. 6. Legacy and enduring influence. Even after his imprisonment, Gigante's influence persisted. He continued to communicate with his family from behind bars, demonstrating his enduring control. His legacy is a testament to his unique combination of strategic cunning, ruthless enforcement, and psychological manipulation. Conclusion. Vincent Gigante was feared not just as a drug dealer or a crime boss, but as a master manipulator and enforcer. His ability to evade law enforcement through a convincing act of insanity, his strategic brilliance, and his ruthless enforcement of loyalty set him apart from other crime figures. These qualities, combined with the significant events of his criminal career, cemented his place as one of the most formidable and feared leaders in the history of organized crime. Thanks for tuning into Sika True Crime Docs. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating tales. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to life. See you in the next episode.